Hi, I'm Jeff Green with Labatt. We're here at the Labatt Beer Institute, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about the technology behind draft beer. Now, most of us have had a glass of draft, but we'd recognize it, of course, once it comes out of the tap. There's a little more to it, so I'm going to show you what goes on behind the scenes. This is a standard keg. It's about 58.6 liters, but to you, that means about 125 of these, standard 20-ounce pints. It's made of aluminum, but this one's a little different. We've cut at the front to show you what goes on inside. There's a few very simple parts. There's a small well at the bottom, a spear that runs up through the middle here, and a valve at the top. Now, by using what's called a coupler, we engage the keg, at which point air, or a mixture of gases called beer gas, nitrogen and carbon dioxide, goes in through this red tube into the coupler, where it enters into the drum of the barrel through these vents at the top of the drum. Once in the keg, it sits on top of the beer, pushing down, causing the beer to enter into the well, up through the shaft, and into our beer line. Now, we like our beer cold here in North America, so we keep our kegs in the fridge. Here in the keg fridge, we keep the temperature at 3.2 degrees, which is within optimal range for both ales and lagers. Now, everything runs on pressure. The pressure is determined by the length of the lines. In our case, 32 pounds per square inch. The pressure decides how much gas to pump down through this red line into the keg, where again, gas puts pressure on the beer to come up through the spear and into our beer line, and into this little piece of technology called the fob. Now, the fob's designed so that when the keg runs dry, it plugs the line so it doesn't fill with air, so that when we change the keg, we're not left with a bunch of foamy beer. Once the beer exits the fob, it goes into our lines, through the ceiling, and heads out of the fridge towards the draft taps. On its journey from the fridge to the draft tap, our beer lines are paired with a cooling system of glycol and cold water, which runs right up here to the tower. You can feel it, it's cold. This ensures that every glass of draft is poured at the optimum temperature. Now we've come full circle. We're right back to where we all began, with an ice cold glass of draft beer.